These monkeys! And why are they awful? So I've got the Steam page up. There's 72 reviews, and the game's rated as very positive. Decent kinetic novel for asking price. The game has some spelling errors, but not to the point where you can't understand the sentence. Bullshit. I enjoyed the main character of the game, you're an idiot. More so than the females. Honestly, if I had to pick one character I actually kind of don't want to see run over by a bus, it's this guy's wife. Okay? She's at least, you know, accepted this is the world they live in and is just doing her job. She's the one that isn't an idiot and an asshole. The developer's gone to the trouble of giving him a baseline personality. A stupid one. There's no need for an uncensored patch. Go to the main menu, Preferences, Gallery, press Tab, and enter IDDQD, and then press Enter. You will see "Alright" appear on the screen, and you're good to go, you dirty bastards. Apparently, there's a fucking cheat code for nudity. Who knew? I really love this game's sense of humor. Several parts had me choking with laughter. I can't wait for the next one. If this is... Alright, look. If you made this intentionally fucking stupid, bravo. You are a master at your craft. But I don't believe you did, okay? I don't believe you made this intentionally stupid. I was on the fence whether or not to recommend this game. On the one hand, it has funny dialogue and fairly original sci-fi concepts. Alright, some of the lines have made me laugh, and it does have, I guess I'll say, original sci-fi concepts, even though they're ripping off a Cards Against Humanity card. On the other hand, the story is very short and needs an English proofreader. It's short? Thank Christ. Overall, I think the experience is positive if you don't equate money with duration. Don't buy this game, seriously. Not what I expected, but still funny, beautiful, and thoughtful. By the way, all of these people have played less time than me. They've got 2 hours. Alright, one guy has 5 hours. That might be more than me. But everyone else has 2 hours. And I've played more than 2 hours of this game. 7. Jesus Christ, that guy basically has 8 hours. Amazing story and nice art. I enjoyed it despite some flaws. Rushed ending, thank Christ. English translation could have been better. No replay value. No choices. Not LGTB friendly at all. One of my gripes would be that it's fucking stupid. This game... This guy has 30 minutes on record, by the way. 0.5 hours. This game was a 10 out of 10 for me on my computer. I was able to enjoy the game with my family. And with your family? Fuck you, X. Stop breathing, X. You're an asshole. And we enjoyed seeing the cutscenes. There are no cutscenes. No, we aren't Japanese, just weebs. You're an idiot. Our little 2-year-old doesn't know yet, but she's gonna beat Naruto. But that's for another time. I would definitely recommend this game for other weebs. People who watch this on YouTube, I beg you, I'll put a review on Steam when I'm done with this game, but please, you're watching this. Go to Steam. Warn people about this game. Please. How are, like, for God's sakes, it's very positive according to Steam. You're young, smart, but your thick lens glasses make a persona non grata at the feast of life. Nonetheless, an unexpected change turns up when you become a man. The only thing is, during sex you find out that having it teleports you to other worlds. Yay. Which you'll have to save from global disasters and catastrophes. What? But for a start, I should try to return home. How? The same way I got here. Find a girl and try not to fall in love with her. Excuse me. Because if I do the right thing, I will probably never see her again. Very positive, based on 72 reviews. Like, come on. Please, find this game on Steam. You don't buy it. Nobody spend money on this game, other than me. But, like, at least 72 other people have, because there's 72 reviews, and it's very positive. It is awful. I don't know what the hell is going on at this point. Like, I'm aware... Somebody told me this game... God, I'm seeing screenshots of the game that haven't happened yet. It's like, that means there's more of this game. Someone told me this game was kickstarted. I don't know if that's true or not. But I'm betting all of the reviews are from Kickstarters who gave this game money because they're sad people who are lonely. Like... This is just sad. I beg you, people who are watching this, go on Steam. This has been almost 6 minutes of me on the same screen reading reviews. Please go on Steam and talk about how this game is horrid. It needs help. There is, like, euthanasia would be the only thing I can describe for this game. But let's continue with the monkey people, shall we? You'll see. My wife started whispering and shrank into her chair as if she wanted to hide. I stared at the strange couple. Of course, these were the people. But they had tails sticking out of their pants, and their faces were painted. Remember when I said contact me and I'll edit your game for free? Don't do that. I want nothing to do with you. Their makeup looked so skillful. So are they actually monkeys or are they just in makeup? I remembered myself changing the color of ketchup. Edit. Color, shape, that's a virtual makeup, a computer model. I wonder why monkeys. Huh? What animals live on the planet? None. We get information about them from historic channels. After the flood, they perished. Yeah, because no animals live on whatever island you're currently living on now. A stable, closed ecosystem was not formed. People could only help the plants. And now everyone but the 2 monkeys and 1 dude at the table have disappeared from the bar. In the meantime, the deviant sat down with the man who hesitated and did not have time to leave the cafe. Other visitors were much quicker. They fled, keeping as much distance as possible as if they were afraid to get dirty. Maybe these guys stink. Laszlo and Astet. Okay. I could feel nothing from the balcony. I just saw the names above their heads when I held my gaze. Laszlo and Astet. Okay. I thought it was funny both of them had the word ass in their names. I mean, lass doesn't... whatever. But they did not make any comments, just listened. Sup, fag. Alcohol, I miss you. I miss you so much. Bottle. There were times I drank you, and I probably shouldn't. But see, now is the time when you would be needed, and here you are, not here. Are you fucking kidding me, author? Sup, fag? Really? You wrote this. I get that you're writing a douchey character. I can already tell that you're trying to write a douchey character. But why'd you have to go there? Really? Again, you don't get credit for pointing out the problems with this world that you created. You made it. You made a shitty world so that your warped, twisted perspective on society could be better by comparison. The man's face expressed surprise. What makes you think I have an alternative sexual orientation? So being gay is still alternative sexual orientation? Why not just everyone love everyone? I thought that's what this society was going for. You have it written all over your face, faggot. You know, if you had doubts about going to Steam and reviewing this game, don't. At this point, this is insulting, okay? I personally am not gay. I have known many gay people, have many gay friends. I've been closely involved with them. I've had talks with them at length about very sensitive issues that I will not go into out of respect for privacy and discretion. I am insulted about this. That deviants in this world exist that are human-monkey hybrids and just talk like this. This was... I don't care where the game goes from here. I don't care if you go on a crusade killing all of them. This was not needed. You added this because you thought it would help create your world. What happened to no bigotry? Do you remember when you said that? I do. I'm not drunk enough to imagine that. You said there's no bigots in this world, and here we are with what is clearly a bigot. Please. This isn't a joke. I admit, when I first said it, it was kind of humorous, and I was hoping people would negatively review this. Fucking destroy this. Please. Go to the Steam comments and just downvote it. I'm absolutely 100% going to do this once this playthrough is done. To say I've played the whole game. It is atrocious. We've gone from stupid to confusing to bad to insulting. Really? It's written all over your face, faggot. The man touched his face, as if expecting to feel ink on his skin. I realized that it was... Do you remember the reviews I read for this game? Really? I realized it was indeed possible, given the existence of virtual makeup. Are you suggesting somebody used their VR headsets to write the word faggot on his face? You're all groomed, pomaded. At the same time, you're acting like a scared little girl. The guy got angry. I just do not show aggression and behave like a civilized man, unlike you, dirty animals. Oh, do civilized people always name call? Alright, that's hypocritical. The man was taken aback. But you made me. You started it. Yeah, you came into this cafe and started calling people faggots. Everyone else was just minding their own business. How interesting! He is trying to humiliate unfamiliar people, and we're to blame. Huh? And he still calls himself civilized. I hate this so much. I actually hate this. I hate this. I wish I could return it on Steam. I've played too much of it. It needs to be like under 2 hours, and you had to have had the game less than 2 weeks or some shit like that. I bought it on sale, too. There is no bigger regret in my Steam library. Rogue Legacy, a game I have sworn blind against because I hate roguelikes, with the exception of Binding of Isaac. I would rather play that than this. This is awful. I honestly feel myself sobering up because of how angry I am at this game. This is the worst. But I'm gonna keep playing it because part of me... I've already paid for it. It's not like I can't unpay for it. Part of me wants to know how low this guy goes. Alright? And I have a duty on YouTube to show people who are watching this what an atrocity this game is. And I repeat, I beg you, please downvote this game. Just write a review saying, watch Tokenlad's playthrough. Something. I don't know. Direct potential buyers here. Because, or just some other playthrough. I don't know. Just, they need to see how awful and abhorrent this game is. The man began to realize he was unable to handle his opponents. Somehow! The deviants will immediately turn anything he says against him. So he did not answer. Good move, but it was made too late. Why so silent? Fag, pissed your pants, got your tongue stuck in your ass? I'm not even gonna bother at this point. I've rambled enough. The visitor, who is now pressed against the wall, turned purple. Just leave, dude. I dare say that sinful sexual aberrations are the prerogative of deviants. The fuck does that mean? Hey lass, this homo projects his problem onto us. how insolent these freaking homos are. But that's not me, that's you. You came in a same-sex couple. In addition, you're deviants and I'm not. It's obvious that... Fucking what?! I kind of didn't believe him when he said not LGBT friendly. I assumed he meant there was just no lesbian, gay, trans, bi, whatever it is. Couples. I'm drunk. Don't discredit me for not getting the LGBT thing in the right order. I assumed he just meant there weren't any. He is actively comparing gay people to monkeys! I have no words for that. There is nothing I can say against him that would begin to encompass the amount of stupidity and hatred that that man feels. Hatred that I feel for this man who is clearly a moron. Look, he's also a chauvinist. I don't even know how that happened. Does being a deviant mean he's a perv? You're worse than us, man. At least we do not hide it. You pretend to be a normal, civilized man. Your first words demonstrated your homo and chauvinistic nature. The man choked with indignation. And if you think those are features of being a deviant, you're one yourself, so be honest and do not hide it from others. Exactly, you have to wear makeup too. We have something that will suit you perfectly. One of the monkeys reached into his pocket, scooped something, and tossed it at the man's face. He threw up in his hands, but he wasn't fast enough. He threw up his hands. He was left smudging brown mud in unsuccessful attempts to scrub from his skin. Stop it at once, I called Garda. Lynn jumped up from her plate, stepped towards the deviants. Writer of this game. Fuck you. Anyone who rated this game positive. Clearly the person who played half an hour and then rated it positive. His review was obviously bought from Kickstarter for some reason. But at the same time... This is atrocious. I'm sorry, it just is. I'm sad, honestly, that I have to keep playing this. This is... It went from hilariously bad to awful. Just horrendously, atrociously awful. There is no redeeming this game at this point. Even if it was intentionally bad, you're wrong. This is horrid. I don't care if your main character argues gay people aren't like that. You created a... Lynn jumped from her place and stepped towards the deviants. Her fear disappeared, gave way to hatred and disgust. I admire this change. Well done, girl, but instead of answering, the monkeys just hurled a lump of dirt each. One hit her whatever that word is. The second one, her dress on Lynn's belly. Lynn screamed. She waved her hands, afraid to touch the dirt spots. Her face contorted. She stretched her neck in a funny manner and shuddered as if she was about to throw up. Was she so terrified of getting dirty? It is not normal. Shit, it stinks. Oh, I see. I did not place smell emulators into my nose, so I don't feel the virtual stink. Apparently my nose stops working in this world. So deviants were throwing virtual poop. Now I understand why they look like monkeys. But why Lynn reacts so strangely? The shit's not real, or is it real for her? All her life she has been living with the terminal head, and now she has not seen a difference between the genuine reality and augmented virtual one. I blinked rapidly, choosing the option to delete. The stains disappeared from the girl's body, but she was already on the verge of breakdown. She covered her mouth with her hand and ran to the toilet as she was about to throw up. There's already, I could talk at length about the problem with just virtual shit causing this to people. You know it's not real. The man downstairs happened to be stronger, but even he did not think about putting it in the edit mode and remove the virtual feces from himself. Funny thing is, you will now be avoided by all your civilized counterparts. They will shy away from you faster the more willing than from us. After all, we're just wearing makeup. You're covered in shit. Feel yourself as an outcast. The monkeys laughed in unison. Meanwhile, it blinked several times, removing stinking war paint from a poor fellow. He finally realized the crap was not real and sighed with relief. Hey, butt-munching monkeys. The deviants even jumped. Who'd you call it? Yeah, you. You're quite slow-brained. Stupid. How stupid that was. Do not get into an argument with a fool. You will drop down to his level and he will crush you with experience. Bleh. You're a homo. You're this sissy's girlfriend. Shut up, don't give yourself away so easily. What do you mean? I mean the frequent accusation of others in their alternate sexual orientation is a surshine of latent homosexuality. I have no comment. I have no comment. This is sad. Are you so ashamed of it you blame it on others? Poor homosexuals' frightened life. Have you been to a doctor lately? They say there are good psychiatrists there. Because that's what homosexuals need. Therapy. That's the only thing wrong with them. I hate this author. I hate him so much. I hate this game. The monkeys moved and reached into their pockets. It seemed to me as that I would be covered in shit shortly. Apparently, it is a proven way to win some time while they try and come up with the most offensive answer. Of course, gay people throw shit at people while they try and defend their lifestyle. That's the lesson to be learned here. At that exact moment, Garda showed up in the cafe. Citizens, your aggression level exceeds permissible limits. There's permissible limits on aggression. In order to avoid a fine, I strongly recommend you calm down. And Deviance instantly lost interest in me, only walked behind the android, there momentarily grabbed her breast and began to squeeze. Maybe it'll help us relieve the tension. Yes, of course, this is one of the recommended procedures for resolution of conflicts between civilians. Fucking, what do I say? Honestly, you're... people watching this, you're intelligent human beings, I hope. You know the problems with this. Like, whatever. I want this game to be done so bad. The intellectual who is no longer bound by scrutiny of two Macas hastened to leave the cafe. He did his job. He fed the trolls unconsciously and therefore was quite substantial. I shouldn't get in the quarrel. It was not a mark of intelligence, but those two had offended Lynn and I was pissed. Huh? But what was happening at the moment freaked me out. The monkey named Ass tilted Garda by pulling her hair. Made-up monster attached to indifferent android's face blocked it with its ass and began to move his hips with puffs and groans. So he's just... You all know what's happening. You all know why you should vote this game down. Please do. Very positive on Steam. This is very positive on Steam. Squeeze your lips tighter, you piece of trash. Yes, that's right. Work, bitch. Quoting Britney Spears. Oh, goody! Another one! At the same time, Laughs put himself behind Garda and pulled up her skirt. Well, let's check how strong your ass is, shall we? And he began to move as well, grunting. He was raping the girl in the anus. Calmly, and even seemed a bit businesslike. He was even offended on a homo. And no wonder they were always couple walking. They are always couple walking. I had not noticed when I jumped off the balcony. My vision blurred and my temples were throbbing. Motherfuckers, wankers. Yeah, wankers. Landed, I rolled. I was not frightened of Earth. I was not a fighter on Earth. In general, I was a wuss. I was falling on the ground after the first blow, and I learned some skill from a computer game. Uppercut from a seated position. I exercised the same movement every day, on and on for hours. It was absurd. It was stupid. Surely no one ever used it except me. After all, no one except a wuss sprawled on the floor would suddenly knock down the nearest defender with one blow. A couple of times, it helped me. The punks ran away. Apparently he beat them in a fight. Oh, sometimes. Sometimes only made everything worse, but I kept expecting... After finishing the roll, I straightened, tossing one of the monkeys away by punching him in the jaw. Last was thrown up and away. He detached from Garda with a funny smack and fell on the floor. I squatted again, turning 180 degrees. Having heard the impact sound, Ass opened his eyes and stared at his companion's body. Even the sound was quite similar. Garda did squeeze her lips tighter. For all that, my local body was much stronger on Earth. Uppercuts were simply glorious. I think both deviants must have made a conclusion. Fool, what have you done? Alright, I'm going to end the episode here, because these have been getting flagged for being not family-friendly. Understandably! And I've had to fight a few of them. Some of them I cop to. It's like, yeah, alright, she's basically naked. I'm not going to try and fight that. Others I fight. But I'm going to end it here, so if anything gets flagged, it's in the last episode. Fuck. I want this game to be done, so I'm going to keep going, hoping it ends soon. Rate this game down. I'm not even going to thank you for watching. This is insulting and offensive. Just rate the game down on Steam. Support me on Patreon. I don't want to play any more games like this. Not without alcohol, at the very least. Just don't even do that. I take back the Patreon plug. Just vote this game down on Steam. That's the best thing you can do. Don't like, don't comment, don't subscribe. Don't support me on Patreon. Trash this game on Steam. It is horrid.